how can I have a better, how I can improve my skills as a developer, right? And software development is an art, right? So the best way to get better is doing more. You got to do more development. So now the question is, how do I do more development, right? So there's lots of different ways that you can do. First of all, you find some interesting things that you like. A problem that you want to solve for you, for your friends, for your family, for your company, whatever. Find a problem you solve and try to solve it, right? Use your skills to solve whatever problem you think. It doesn't matter if that's something, oh, my company wants me to do. No. Look around. Do you see any problems around TDC? Do you see any problems around your life or your friend's life? Try to think about how we'd solve that with software and write some code, right? Also, join open source projects. A lot of people say, oh, I had a question like this today. A guy said, I'm a newbie, I'm just starting. How can I get experience so I can have a better job? Go find an open source project that you like and go code, right? Solve problems, solve bugs, help people answer questions in mailing lists, get involved. There's a lot of open source projects that you can participate on and lots of good code. Now, that's one thing. The other thing is, to be a good developer, you got to learn how to read code. It's amazing how many developers think that they can only be good developers if they write code and they don't read code. It's really good to read code. So if you have a problem to solve, let's say, you're working on something in your project and you have to do some logging, right? And then logging is something that you don't know, you've never done before, you don't know how to do. How do you do it? Go and code some logging. Wrong, right? What do? You go find some other software, an open source software that has a good logging, right? So go, I don't know, see the Apache web server or, some other software that has very good logging. And then you go there and you see, let me see how those guys did. Oh, that's how they did it. That's a good logging. I'm going to do the same thing in my project. So you have to learn how to read code, right? I think those are two good ways for you to start improving, how to be a better developer, like writing code. Okay, good. More questions, guys. We're here taking questions from the audience on TDC about improving your career. And you can ask in Portuguese. I have to speak in English because we're recording, we're streaming. You can ask in Portuguese, there's not a problem. Pode perguntar em português. Come on, question about career. No? No? So who wants to get a better career as a developer? Who wants? So what problem do you have? You raise your hands. So what is the problem that you have right now? No, this guy here raised his hands. So what is the problem that you have right now? We're launching here a new program. Is Ask Bruno about how to improve your career.
How I motivate the others to study with me to create a community on my city.
So how do I motivate others to create a community in my city?
Yeah.
So you are from Maringá, right? There is a very cool Java user group in Maringá, right? So you first of all see if there is a user group from your technology near you and go talk with them. First thing, right? So if there is a Java user group or a I don't know, big data user group or whatever user group you want to learn about, go join the user group, start participating. So that's the first step, right? Because once you know other people that are engaged, gets better. Now, if you don't have a user group near you, or if you're already part of a user group but you want to motivate other people to participate, right? Then you have to think about what developers want. So what do you think developers in your region want? They want knowledge, they want jobs, they want to talk with people from outside, right? That's the thing they want, right? That's what every developer wants. So what do? You organize something to help them with that. So you organize a meeting to talk about technology. So you bring people in. You organize a meeting, like an online meeting. You invite a speaker from other city or from other country and say, guys, we're going to have this discussion over Skype with this very important speaker. And then, it's very easy to get a speaker to just come and participate over Skype. So you just get a bunch of friends, have a discussion over Skype, right? And people want to learn how to code. Get a bunch of people and say, now today we're going to do a project. You can do a very nice thing to do that a lot of people want to participate is if you do a project like a social project. You say, look guys, we're going to do for the weekends, we're going to help this, this ONG here, or this group that helps kids with problems. We're gonna fix their website, or we're gonna write a little application for them to help them doing something, right? So you do something, and you get people saying, hey, I want to help with that. And that's how you motivate people. Good? All right. Other questions? What do you want to do? Who wants to improve their career? Who wants to have a better career in software development? No one? Come on. You want to have a better career as software developer? No? No, you're not a software developer, so it doesn't help. Right, come on. Who wants to have a better career as software development? You do. So he has a question right there. Yes, very good. Okay. So we are here in we are launching this new program. Ask anything about software career.
Yeah, I want to know how I keep up with the ever-changing technology. Things are changing very fast.
I can't hear you.
Things are changing very fast nowadays, so I need to keep up with it. And how do I do it in an efficient way?
Right. How do I keep up with technology? Things change very fast. That's very true. So this is part of the territory, right? Do you want to do software development? It changes really fast. Software development is not the only thing that happens in the world that changes very fast. Lots of things change very fast. And if you don't learn new things, you lose, right? So yes, you got to learn. So the first thing is you got to like it, right? If you don't like it, you won't keep up. So let me ask you one question. Do you keep up with your favorite soccer team?
Sure.
Yes. So you know the name of the players. You know how many scores they did in the last game. You know all this, right? So because you do this, because you like it. So if you like it, you read about it. You follow on the news. You follow tweets about these things, right? So if you like it, you're gonna get involved, right? You're gonna learn more. So if you like software, a lot of people think I'm a software developer and I just do things in the work. Oh, I'm not gonna do software development when I get home. Well, so you're just gonna learn things in work, and and there's a lot of problems with that, because then you can only learn things that your boss wants you to learn, and that's not the way for you to handle your career. You are responsible for your career. It's not your boss that's responsible for your career. It's not your friends that are responsible. You are responsible for your career. If you want to have a better career, you have to take time during your busy day, right? You're going to have to take time to focus on your career. So you have to take responsibility for that. You have to learn, you have to read, you have to test things out. A lot of developers think that, oh, I can just come to work today, crackle my fingers, I'm going to write lots of code, right? I'm going to be very good. That's like a musician that says, I'm going to do a show, and I'm going to learn the music on the moment I do the show. No, that's not how it works. You got to practice first, right? Software development is an art. So you got to do a lot of it to be good at it. You can't just do it when you work. You have to do every time. So do it when you're having fun, do it for kids, do it for friends, like having code parties at your house at night, whatever works for you, right? The thing is, you got to practice. You got to try different things. So if it's not fun, if you don't like it, it's not going to be nice, right? But if you like it, take the chance. So, for example, if you go here at TDC, you have a company selling little kits, electronic kits, right? So you go there, you spend some money on there, and you have a cool electronic kit that you can hack at home. So you do this, and then you make your door go close and open. You make your TV turn on and off, whatever. Have fun, right? Do things that have fun, because that's the way to keep up with things. If you don't speak English as your native language, you have to read and write English. You don't have to speak. So this guy, he spoke in Portuguese, that's okay, right? You don't have to speak English, but you have to read and write English. Do you read and write English? Good, excellent. That's right. Speaking is hard, right? That's okay, no problem. So his question was, how do you become a consultant? And who hires a consultant, right? Yeah, so a consultant is someone that has some particular expertise that other people don't have. So you're going to hire someone to solve their problem. So they hire a consultant to actually solve some kind of problem that the person has. They don't know how to solve themselves. So a consultant is someone that knows more than their customers. So there's anything in your life that you know more than your customer. So there's software development, for example. You know more about software development than your customer. So you can be a consultant because you know more than your customer, right? So that's basically what a consultant is, someone that knows more, has more experience. And then now, it's funny because you can be a consultant even if you don't know that so much more, right? If you just know a little bit more, because there's some people that know nothing, right? So who hires a consultant? Whoever has a problem that they don't have the time to solve themselves, they don't have the skill to solve themselves, so they need to hire someone to help them solve that problem. So they need to hire someone that knows more than them to solve their problem. So they're going to look not for the skill, they're going to look for the solution. So they want, they don't want, oh, I need a Java developer. No. They want my application delivered, right? So they want to help with that. Or they want a security problem solved. They want to solve some kind of problem. Now, how do you become a consultant? You have to first sell your skills to someone that needs them. So first of all, you need to find out who needs your skill, right? Who is your customer? For that, I have a very good tip. First, you have to find out who is your customer. So there's a phrase that you have to fill out the blanks. Repeat it with me. I help, yes, to do or to achieve, right? So they can have, right? So basically, you have to answer that. You have to know how to say that. I help, for example, me. I help Java developers to improve their soft skills so they can have a better career, right? Everyone wants to have something. Everyone wants to do something, right? And you can help them. So once you have that, you now can promote your skills to those people that need that. And then that's where you're going to find your customers, right? Okay, good.